It's Vega time today. We've had to do a little bit of fabricating, making lower tables. I don't think anybody makes Mustang 2 tables to fit a Vega, to fit a big block, to fit a Lenco transmission. They don't seem to hold up. The cheap Chinesiums sort of broke and it landed a wheelie. Wasn't good. You could still see the rubber where it scraped up some of the track. It was kind of a big crash landing. Things didn't go well. Used to be, the spring was mounted just on this little pipe welded through, and you can see where they welded it through, and it just, fancy welds, broke off. Good craftsmanship. Didn't start out as much anyway. Pretty much Chinesium garbage. Maybe good enough for the street with a small block, who knows. Not good enough for this. So we made these great big suckers. If we break these, it's going to take probably some kind of a spacecraft landing or something. I don't think they're coming apart. We'll find out though. We'll put Ricky Redline behind the wheel. He'll stress test it for sure. We'll see where that goes. But you can look back a little later here. We're going to test it. We're going to see what it does. Hopefully it survives. We got new springs. They seem a little bit hard. Front end doesn't move. Rides like a buckboard. We'll see what happens with those. Don't know. Perhaps we overstepped a little bit on the spring rate. We're going to find out. But today's test day. So we're going to go see what this bad boy will do now. We took a little weight out of the trunk because it has 6% nose weight. And we put weight in the trunk, got it down to 2.5 nose weight, thinking it was just going to spin. It didn't spin at all. It wheelied like a motorcycle. So, plan B. Stronger parts, if it does wheelie. Less weight, hopefully it won't wheelie. We're going to take a little bite out of the suspension. Hopefully it won't wheelie. Hopefully it won't spin into the wall. We'll see. Did you break it today, Ricky Redline?
No breakage, full success.
What'd you think of it?
It was pretty good. We definitely have to come up with that scoop idea, but after we have the scoop so it doesn't siphon the carburetors at about 80 miles an hour, we're going to be mint.
It is amazing how it sucked the fuel out of those carburetors.
I mean, but the suspension worked, perfect extension, hooked the tire immediately, clutch tune went perfectly.
Yeah,
So
the old girl's doing a pretty good job.
it's gonna be a unit here soon.
I love that engine and transmission combo. It's old school.
It
old
works
school, cool.
and it works slick.
Yep, clutch was nice. We could adjust that. The slip worked really good. Darn old car did a good
I
job.
think it's a good real test, and our homemade lower control arms are really
the lower
shit.
control arms definitely did a nice job.
They're definitely really.
It worked out super well.
They are where it's at.
We probably should make some uppers, considering the lower, how weak it was made.
But I mean, they're really the goodness.
But that's a good outfit. Let's go make a hot rod. So running out of gas, sucking the fuel out of the carburetor. Runs 10s right out of the
Probably
box.
not the right jetting yet either. I mean, closer than it was, but
the
not
jetting's
far.
not that far off. If we don't have negative airflow over the carburetor.
But I
we'll be
mean,
good.
considering it ran to 400 feet and then kind of just puttered out the back going 10s is really mint.
Yeah. It'll be in the 9s easy. NA. And if we put a little bit of smack on it,
It'll go real fast.
we can really go. But very good first test day. Happy as a puppy with 2 Peters.
Successful on that.
Success.